My process stems from a printmaking standpoint, so I'm approaching an image by ways of printmaking, color separations, graphic shape. I'm decomposing an image, using my hand, doing drawings of each of those shapes as if I were to make separations for a print at work, and then each piece is dealt with individually that way. Each color is dealt with individually that way. They do show a sign of being made like that through just the way I approach an image. I'm making these color separations and I'm projecting them onto my canvas and dealing with each one individually and adding more of my hand into the work, texture, and all those kind of things, but setting up basically an outline or a guide system for myself to kind of run wild but in concealed areas on the canvas. I mean, I try to like everything. I try to let everything influence my artwork. My name is Michael Kondel. I'm from Gaines, Michigan, and I am an artist living in Easton, Pennsylvania. When I did go to the tracks, automatically thought about high society and low society, and that put me into a grain for a couple years thinking that way about like how my art maybe should walk around that or show different lifestyles or different, shed light on different types of things that I know about that other people don't know about, so they get that narrative through it, right? So I think experience is huge. The art scene in Easton is as good as it can be, and to some degree, because the people that are doing it they're doing what they can. I mean, brick and mortar gallery's been really awesome about doing it. They're trying to hone in this group of artists and make it more of a real thing for all of us, and they're putting in a lot of time and effort into trying to make that work for people that, like myself, that aren't necessarily. I'm trying to make artwork to supply their interest, but they are heading the, kind of leading the cause of it. Other people like Mercantile Home do projects in the city and do make it apparent, and so the people that are here doing it, like, there's no way I would gonna dog what it could be because it's being built from ground up. I feel like it takes years to kind of figure out what the hell you're gonna do. I'd say in the last 2 years, I've had a lot more solid ideas on how I was gonna approach painting, what I wanted to make it talk about or how I wanted it to look, and then I could start to kind of mess around within that area. To help or guide like a younger artist starting off, try to give them some type of direction or words of advice. It's that they only should focus on that and nothing else, pretty much. I think that's, you gotta have experience and you gotta live a little bit, so you gotta go out and do things, become involved, otherwise you don't meet anybody and your art's only being seen by you. But it takes a lot, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, so I think it's just get to it. Get to it and start making stuff, and which is tough. It's tough. So sometimes you just need somebody to tell you, like, that's what you're supposed to be doing. In ways like people that I've been around, let's say a homeless person on the street and whatnot, or a crackhead from the bar, I've always befriended everybody as long as they're very cool, and some of those people have found their way into my artwork, I guess, and it's easy to comment on something that you're passionate about, maybe, or your friends or whatever it may be, or someone tells you some crazy stories and you start to pick up interest into like who they are. So I guess from living where I do, some of the people that I met fit right into my mode of making artwork about working class people and normal average Joes or lower than that, so they do pop up and give me inspiration sometimes as to where they're at in life. Like, I try to find that other place and kind of bring that into Easton and try to add to that whole, that whole wave of art or whatever, and try to get people interested in different things and show them that people are doing different things. My work's always been about working class people and what surrounds their environments or what contrasts their environments. And that's normally just Easton had the same type of street that I've lived in all these other little towns, so it was like a comfortable thing for me. And but the people that I met around and stuff like that have, like some of the street people and stuff like that, have inspired me a little bit, but or just kind of reinvigorate that type of experience. As far as the people that I connect with in the art scene, I think it's mostly young people and people that are doing something. There's a couple people here that are trying to make things happen, and they're like really doing it, and they care about it, and they're succeeding in it. They're building it themselves, and I'm happy to be included into that. And at this point now, the people that I do talk to about it or share commentary with are those people. You know, I've found other people that are serious about it, and we're all trying to pitch in and do whatever we can.